Hey! I'm Y2J and this is Y2J Does Asia. These are Keas. I love these guys. Not the GoPro, please. Welcome guys to another Willowbank video. I've accomplished a lot here at Willowbank, and in this video hopefully get close to some Kea, because you know I've struck out twice already. I've gone to Arthur's Pass to try to find wild Kea and they're not there, but we are definitely seeing Kea in this video.
This is Bruce. I'll get to him in a minute. But what you are standing in is a replica of the early settlers' house in the mountains. The Kea is the only alpine parrot in the world, so they're most known for pretty much doing that. Thanks, Bruce. Nicking up anything the settlers left out. These days, they're most known for picking away at your seals and your wipers on your cars up in the ski fields. This guy, as I said, his name is Bruce. As you can see, compared to the other ones running around, he has a broken beak. So he came to us through the animal hospital like that. We do believe it was shot off, not 100% sure. We have had offers to give him a prosthetic, so a fake one. However, as you'll see when we go through, he eats fine without it. He uses his tongue like it's his top beak. And he is honestly the bully around here. Like if someone else is eating the honey, he will quickly karate kick them away. I'm surprised he's not fat. In here there are 14 Keas, 10 of which are male, 4 are female. Easiest way to tell the difference is the size of their beak. So males can go up to 5.5 centimetres while females can only go up to 5. So poor old Bruce, Mr. No Beak, when he first came to us, for the first year and a half, we thought he was a girl, so his name was actually Katie.
This one's Bruce. Bruce is the one with the broken beak. If he bites me, it won't hurt as much. So the Kea lives in the forested alpine regions of the South Island of New Zealand. They are a very curious bird. They have been described as clowns. They are mischievous, highly intelligent. Scientists have done studies where they, present Kea with puzzles, and Kea will go, do quite well at the puzzles. Did you see that? So you most commonly see them in a few locations in the forested and mountain areas of the South Island of New Zealand. Quite often that means ski fields. Recently I've been to Arthur's Pass to try to find them. Haven't found them at Arthur's Pass, but they do show up at Arthur's Pass. They do live there. I worked so hard going to Arthur's Pass to try to video these guys. Had to come to a zoo to get them. They're actually quite trusting of people, and they will show up and basically, ask for food, essentially, kind of scavengers. They are omnivorous. They'll eat a bunch of things. So the national bird of New Zealand is the kiwi, but these guys are my favorite, Keas, because they just wreck things. They'll eat roots, leaves, berries, nectar, insects, and of course human food. Now, in the, I think it was the 1960s, these guys were actually considered pests by farmers. Farmers would actually shoot them, which led them to in their vulnerable status where they are now. And they have been videotaped and caught and seen, and this is what they've historically done. Some of them, and this is the gruesome, horrible secret that the Kea has. Ow! That hurt! Ouch! They've been seen jumping on the back of sheep, people's livestock, and then sticking their beaks into the flesh of the sheep's back and eating the fat out of the sheep's back. Quite horrific, actually. There's videos of it on YouTube, and so of course the farmers used to shoot them, but their numbers have really declined and declined and declined. They're also under threat by a thing called 1080 pesticide. 1080 pesticide is a poison used to control invasive pest mammals like stoats and possums, in rural New Zealand. When other birds and you know, the non-pest animals eat those poison pellets, you know, the animals die you know, a painful, long, arduous, painful death. And unfortunately, the kea has been one of those birds that has been caught up in that, and you know, has ingested 1080 poison and is dying from the 1080 poison.
Keas, they just love me. Ow, ow, ow. That hurt. Ow. God.
Okay, so if you ever came to New Zealand, you can go to a zoo like I did here at Willowbank, and you can see a kea. They're not so trusting of people that they'll let you touch them, but they will let you feed them, and they don't just want the food. They get into everything.
Ah, goodness. Goodness gracious.
Because they absolutely wreck things. They stick their beaks into everything. In particular, they love items that they can carry away, like something like your wallet. They love rubber.
Hey, come on, leave the hat alone. Look at this guy, he's having a go at my shoe. That's my Reebok pump. You're having a go at the rubber on my Reebok pumps.
So, you know, they have been seen multiple times tearing the rubber seals out of car windows. In fact, when you look for kea on YouTube, the most popular video you will find is keas destroying a police car and ripping the rubber seals out. They don't really destroy the car, but they certainly don't do the car any favours.
Stay away from that GoPro camera. Ah, goodness. Hungry, aren't you? Pretty hungry. Two of them now. Once they start, you can't get them to stop.
So if you see these guys in New Zealand, if you come to New Zealand, you see them, don't give them human food. You'll see signs at all the tourist areas saying don't feed them, don't feed them, don't feed them. And enjoy it while you last, because you don't always see them. Sometimes, you know, you miss them. They don't show up. But they are my favourite native bird of New Zealand.
Pretty aggressive. Pretty aggressive. Look at that. Look at that. Just look at that. Oh, look at you. Little monster. Little monsters. Little monsters. Oh. Alright, hey. That's enough. I think I've had about enough of these guys wrecking my bag of feed and wrecking my hat, wrecking my shoes. God knows what they've done to my backpack. Better get out of here, give this to some other deserving mouths before something bad happens.